Alright, so let's make this short and sweet. How's it going, everybody? And today we're looking at a $2,200 RTX 4080 gaming PC build. Now, I'm really surprised by AMD. They have made a lot of discounts on the latest and greatest Ryzen 7000 series of CPUs. They may not be the best CPUs for productivity, but hey, they are really good for gaming and they will not bottleneck our RTX 4080. And as you know, the RTX 4080 is the best or the brand new mainstream GPU right now for gaming consumers. It's a bit expensive actually when you compare it to the upcoming RX 7600X RTX and XT, while from the leaked benchmarks it shows that these AMD GPUs will be very good even on ray tracing itself. But you know Nvidia, they still have some headroom over AMD, but not for $1,200, of course, or a $300 delta between that and next gen AMD GPUs. But if you are an Nvidia fan and you have that brand loyalty all over you, I guess this PC build is for you. So without wasting any more time, let's get it with the CPU, and we're looking at the AMD Ryzen 7 7600X. Now this CPU used to go for $350, I believe. Right now it goes for $250 flat. This is a 6-core 12-threaded CPU, and this is one of the best gaming CPUs that you can get right now. It will not bottleneck our CPU. You can do video editing with it, you can do streaming, even though it's not most preferable. If you want to do streaming, go with the 13600K because it's got more physical cores. Either way, this one really goes so well when it comes to gaming, video editing, and anything you throw at it, and it will handle the RTX 4080 fine with no bottlenecking. As for the board, we're looking at something that goes for really cheap, which is an ASRock B650M Riptide board. That's from Newegg for $150. As you know, we are pretty close from Black Friday right now, so you will find a lot of deals, so get your wallets ready. And yeah, this one goes for $150. It's got all the bells and whistles you need. It's actually a pretty premium board, so it's not cheap of a board at all. It's got everything, the brand new stuff, everything you can actually imagine is there. So there isn't much to say here other than this is a really good board and you can do overclocking if you want to. And there is a CPU cooler included that I will link in the description. It's the deep cooled AK620WH. This is an air cooler and it will handle our CPU just fine. When it comes to the RAM, we're looking at a Team Group T-Force Vulkan 32GB of DDR4 5 5600 MHz now, so it's not DDR4. I almost mixed that up. This one goes for $130, so RAM actually are getting progressively cheaper in terms of pricing. So yeah, right now 32 gigs is the way to go, and it will get the job done when it comes to gaming, streaming, whatever you want to throw at it. And there isn't a lot to say here because I have 32 gigs myself and I'm having a breeze with it so far. As for the SSD, we're looking at the Kingston NV2 1TB PCIe Gen 4 M.2 SSD. This one goes for $70. It's got all the bells and whistles you need again. It's got the fast boot up times and loading speeds, one of the fastest M.2 SSD for the money, and it gets the job done. Now when it comes to the GPU, and you know what it is, we're looking at the Zotac RTX 4080 16GB GPU. This is the cheapest RTX 4080 you can get right now. It goes for $1,400, so $200 over the suggested price from Nvidia, and it gets the job done. This is a true 4K 8K gaming PC. You'll get all the greatest power from this PC itself. I really like it and I suggest you just take a look at it because it's really good. As for the case, we're looking at a brand new budget case, the Fractal Design Focus 2 RGB case. This one goes for $70 and it's not the best case, but it looks really good. It's actually pretty clean in terms of ventilation, in terms of all the things that you need. You got it, and it's a pretty minimal case in terms of spacing. So yeah, I really like it and I actually want to have them on myself, to be honest. And the power supply, we're looking at a Gigabyte 850 watt 80 plus gold certified fully modular power supply. So if you want to add some custom sleeved cables, you can do so, but 850 watt is more than enough for a PC like that wouldn't consume over 600 watts or according to PC Part Picker. And yeah, 850 watt is a really good wattage for a PC like this. So yeah, that's been it. If you like the video, press that like button. If you want to see more of that kind, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching and peace.